Hey, so welcome to the Minecraft Odyssey server, and today, in this video, I'm going to be just beautifying mostly spawn and some of the public areas, and probably the road to the end portal as well. So the goal here is to hide this lighting right here that's under these bushes so that you can't tell that the lighting's there. Like, you can see, like, for example, over here. Over here, you can see just where I've got this lighting down here, and it's just plain grass aside from that. And that doesn't look very natural, and I'm trying to get a natural look. Like, hopefully over here it looks natural. Yeah, I kind of like how this looks over here. So I'm going to give it a try elsewhere. So, yeah, I think for now this is looking pretty good. Looks a lot better than it did before, as opposed to just this flat grass area with these spruce leaf blocks hiding pumpkins. So I'm gonna next apply this kind of beautification to the area around the inn. But before I can do that, though, I need to clearly define the borders of the inn's plot with these bush hedges. 'Cause most of it is actually just like this. And after bone mealing the perimeter of the inn's lawn, yeah, I think it looks much better. See, like, look over here compared to, like, over here. Like, it looks more kind of wild and not so manicured. And that's okay, I guess. Yeah, as long as it's doing a good job of subtly hiding the lighting, I'm okay with it. That's the issue I was having. Over here in this area, I'm going to next light up with the same method I've been lighting this area up. And I'm gonna add hedge barriers to sort of close off this area. So yeah, I'm gonna light it up, add hedges, and then beautify it with bone meal. Okay, so this area over here has been beautified, made it look much prettier. I went ahead and added the spruce leaf hedges And with some of it, I was able to just hide the lanterns by just placing the hedges right along where the lanterns were placed. And yeah, I mostly just use bone meal to hide the rest of it. So I kind of feel like this area is looking a bit more completed. As well as I've added more lantern posts. And I had this weird little spot right here where the hedges just kind of looked weird because they just created this little square area, so I tried putting a like pillar right there just randomly and put a vine on there to make it kind of look almost Greek-esque just randomly. And I think it looks nice. It's just a random detail that sort of draws the eye away from the awkwardness of the bush stairwell. Like I don't know if I like this, but that pillar kind of draws the eyes away from the bushes. And I'm thinking the red and yellow flowers are having a similar effect too. Like the eyesight, my eyesight at least, is drawn to them rather than these darker spots that contrast with the rest of the grass palette. In addition to these, the grass texture also kind of matches the tall grass texture kind of matches the grass block texture. So that also sort of breaks apart these dark bush blocks. And that was the main issue I was having with Spawn, was that you could just very clearly tell where I had used bushes for lighting, and now it's not as blatantly obvious. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a look from spectator mode just above it to see how it looks like from the sky. Yeah, look at that. That looks so much better than it did before. You could still, from the sky, see all the lighting. Like, it's very, very obvious from this height. But from below, at an angle, like, not so much. And that's kind of what I wanted. Like, to diffuse the grid pattern of lighting from an angle. Oops. So yeah, it looks pretty beautiful, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. You should tell me. But yeah, this middle area looks alright. Most of this I actually didn't bone meal. Like I placed these bits by hand, and it does not quite have the same effect. The next thing I've done here is I've extended the road to a new area so that there will be like place for new buildings like houses or whatever. And I've also, you can see the street posts or the street lights that I've added there. I've also added spruce leaf bushes to the big circle around the AFK farm pit over here. And I'll go ahead and just walk around so that you can all see the street light lanterns that I'm really a fan of. And you can also see that I've bone mealed the grass in this area too, so that I could hide the lighting. And I'm also, I can't remember if these giant mushrooms were already here, like before I bone mealed, or if Turns has added a couple new ones. Like there were some before, but I think there's like some new ones. But they're cool. I like them. I'm not gonna tear them down. Additionally, I built more road to the area across from the big barrel, and I was thinking about using this space for holiday themed builds, like maybe like a Halloween themed little area. Now I'm collecting vines for making some mossy stone bricks, which I will be using to make the road to the end portal look more detailed. And also, while I'm collecting these vines, I am also cooking some cracked stone brick, which I will be using as well, just to make that road look a little bit better. The way I'm going to add detail is by breaking holes in the road and filling them in with the cracked stone brick. And my goal is to do this as randomly as possible to just sort of make it seem natural. And I do it in like two phases. I begin by just breaking the holes first and then coming back and filling them in. For the sake of example, I filmed 3 clips of the same section of road in F1 mode. So here you can see I've added a cracked stone brick, and also here you can see where I've added mossy stone brick as well as mossy stone brick stairs. For the mossy blocks, I once again swing my pick, randomly breaking stairs wherever. The mossy bricks I place less randomly. They are placed almost like next to the mossy stairs, pretty much always. I try to make it look as though the moss is spreading, and spreading mostly from the side of the road towards the center. You'll notice the I pretty much don't have any mossy blocks in the center of the road. They're pretty much always on the edges, in contrast to the cracked stone bricks, which I pretty much just place wherever. We are here back at the start of the road, and as you can see, I have a speed potion station here at the beginning as well. And I would like to take one last flight over the road just to see what has been done so far. I am pretty much done with the road at this point, but I will probably add new points of interest in the future, like a tavern to provide beds and food, sort of like a halfway resting point. And probably some like side scenery like ruins and some like platforming or parkour puzzles that have hidden secrets. Just some other like little tiny mini game kind of stuff that I have planned for the future. Also, another project which I'm not going to start anytime too quickly, I don't think, but I do intend to build a second town around the end portal, and I don't know, probably build it out of stuff like end brick or whatever. But I do have like plans to sort of like add on to the road as it is to connect it to other larger builds, like in the Mega Taiga biome. I also am planning to build probably my main build, which will be the Werewolf Mansion, and that's going to be somewhere near the this road as well. In the next video, I will most likely be working on some command block stuff on camera. I've been working on adding MMO RPG-like skills to the server without any plugins. But yeah, tune in for that next time, and thank you for watching.